What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So we're closing in on the Christmas Veil event, and I want to be ahead because one of the questions that I frequently get asked when we're at Christmas Veil is, student, what is the best farm for small egg? Because people were too late to the party, the eggs are really expensive, and they want to grind them. So the small eggs are specifically needed for Winter Veil because they're needed for so many of the Winter Veil food, like the delicious chocolate cake. You need 8 small eggs. It's also needed for the gingerbread cookie, herb the baked egg, and Winter Veil eggnog. So they're frequently farmed, and the sell rate on these bad boys is absolutely insane. They also tend to go up drastically in value. So in this video, I'm going to talk about all of the best ways to farm it for Horde, Alliance, Solo, and also in a group. Before we do so though, big thank you to all of the support from you guys on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. If you don't have it already, you can find the link in the description, and by using the discount code Dragonflight, you get it for 50% off. And this book or guide comes with all future updates for life for free. So when the next expansion comes, War Within, I'll update this guide with the best gold-making ways of the War Within, and I'll send that updated version to your mail. So check it out with the link down below in the description. Now, the first way, and also the best way of farming these eggs solo, is actually just below Silver Moon. Like if you play Horde, I'm doing this on Alliance tune, but it's still the best way of getting the eggs, because these Dragonhawks, more specifically the Feral Dragonhawk hatchlings, they have 100% chance of dropping the eggs, which means that they usually double drop eggs. So you kill one, you get 2 eggs, and they spawn relatively fast. There's a big area of them. It's no biggie to farm them whatsoever, and the amount that you get solo is absolutely insane. Now, I did this solo, and I averaged like 1,200 eggs. Also keep in mind though that I'm doing this on my speed set Druid, and as you can see, like right above my webcam, well, right now it's 400% movement speed, but I move at like roughly almost 260% movement speed constantly. And these mobs are located, as I said, just beneath Silver Moon. You can see the map over the spawn points right here. So it doesn't matter if you play Horde or Alliance, you can still do this farm. It's just easier to get to if you play a Horde. But if you play Alliance, it's quite easy. You just go to Eastern Plaguelands and you enter through this portal right here, which will get you to Ghostlands. You just walk through the Ghostlands into Eversong Woods, and this is the location of all the Feral Dragonhawks. So really good, like roughly 1,200 of those bad boys, and that's extremely good. Right now on EU, the price on those are... on the small eggs are only like 10 gold. They were 20 gold before I did this, like some of these farms on stream, so they've gone down a bit. But it's like right now, as the recording of this video, it's the 5th of November, so they're definitely going to go up in value before we reach the Winter Veil events. But that's still a really good amount to do solo. Now, the next spot, if you want to semi-AFK it, or if you play Alliance and you cannot be arsed to move, is this location right here in Westfall, down by the beach. And you only have 3 of these Greater Flesh Ripper, but they hyper spawn. They are on like a set timer, so the faster you kill them, the faster they won't spawn any faster. They spawn at the exact same rate. You can just stand AFK, spam your macro, which should be /target, the name of the mob, followed by /cast, whatever ability, depending on the class that you play on. But as you can see, there's a constant wave of spawns on these guys. But if you were to bring a group, you wouldn't be able to kill the mobs faster. They have a set spawn timer, but it's a really good farm. They spawn really fast, so if you want to like just chill, watch a movie, a TV show on your second monitor, and just spam one button, it's a great farm. Just make sure that you loot like roughly every 3 minutes, so the loot won't despawn. But super good farm. You can also kill more Greater Flesh Ripper in a group right down here on this camp. But that brings us to the next farm and the absolute best small egg farm. But it does require you to be like in a group. So the location on this next one is in Loch Modan. This is a clip from my live stream when we're doing it. We're killing all of these loch birds. They're the loch buzzard, and they hyper spawn like absolute crazy. They spawn so goddamn fast that even when you're in a 5-man group, you're gonna have some issues to make sure to kill them all. So you can see that I've placed markers on all of the spawn points on the birds that's on the ground, but they also spawn up in the up in the air. So a really good spot. And all 5 of us averaged, well, we got anywhere between 1,500 small eggs to 1,700 small eggs. And that location specifically is right here in this area where you'll find the rare elite Gush Haldir. But in this area, you'll find the Loch Buzzards, and you'll get between 1,500 to 1,700 small eggs an hour. It also works solo, by all means. If you don't mind like actively running around killing stuff, and you don't want to go to like beneath Silvermoon, is a good location to solo farm if you don't want to do this chill spot right here. But it is the highest yielding small egg farm. But the difference between that one getting like 1,500 to 1,700 eggs and getting like 1,200 eggs solo beneath Silvermoon, that being said, that's with a speed set. The difference is not really that massive. But the small eggs, if you're having some concerns on selling them, you can take a look at the sell rate of them, which is extremely high. Now, there's a clown here who posted 3 of these for 7 gold each, but they usually, as you can see on the region market value and the market value, sit between like roughly 11 gold each. So if you do it with the current price of 10 gold each and you get 1,200 eggs an hour, it's only 12,000 gold an hour. But obviously, the objective is to sell them when they go up in demand during the Christmas Veil, the Winter Veil, and hopefully you'll get more gold out of them then. But you never know. Like, people could be hoarding these like crazy. People can be watching this video farming like absolute madmen, and there's going to be a higher supply than a demand, and the prices will never really recover until next year when everyone forgets about the small egg. But it is definitely by far the best ways of getting small eggs. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to support me as a content creator and get an awesome gold guide while you're at it, don't forget to use discount code Dragonflight, link down below in the description. And I'll see all of you guys back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.